Hi guys, so I'm down in my basement and I'm going to be getting some fertilizer that I'm going to take with me to my allotment. And I also found some old potatoes that have grown a lot. The sprouts are really long, but I'm not going to waste these. I'm going to plant them. So we'll do that together in a different video. But today the main focus is planting out some spinach that I have. You can see it in the corner, the lower right corner of the frame. So that's the main objective of the day. But I just figured when I was down in the basement that I'd restock some of the fertilizers that I use. So the first pellets that I was showing you are alfalfa pellets. And then I'm holding up some molasses that I'm going to use when I plant out my potatoes. And I read that treating the potatoes with some molasses when planting them out, so just basically pouring out molasses that's diluted in water on top of the potatoes in the planting hole, gives a bit of protection from potato scab that I have an issue with on my allotment. So this is actually in my courtyard. I have a few raised beds here that I'm growing in. And as I said, my plan was to plant out some spinach, but the ground is just frozen solid, so it's not going to happen today. So this is some lettuce, and the row with the smaller plants is lamb's lettuce. Both of them were planted out in January and are still doing well in the raised bed. I have this cover on top that I've had since I planted them out. And then I have this bed a little bit further down in the row where I have some spinach that I also planted out in January, but I didn't cover it. And the spinach isn't doing as well, so that's actually why I sowed a new batch of spinach that I was planning to plant out today. Up on my balcony I have some parsley and some sage that overwintered, and then I'm going to show you the wild strawberries that I sowed from seed last year, hoping they've survived the winter. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.